And living this structure, even though at the same time I was building discipline and the ability to schedule, when I got out in November in 2020, it just completely went away. I started spiraling into this really bad routine of waking up and not knowing where to be or who I was. I struggled a lot with self-image and self-identity, and I kind of just didn't know who I was anymore. I felt like I was once a part of this great team, you know, the US military, and then when I got out, I wasn't anymore.
Right, but I still do enjoy my freedoms of stuff I couldn't do while I was in the military. But what I can say is that these past 10 months were extremely hard.
So in December of 2016, I got out of the Army. I just didn't give a fuck about what anybody said and decided, you know what, I'm getting out of the Army. I don't care if people say I'm not going to be able to make it, you know, that I'm worthless, that I'm going to end up coming back in. Forget about it. I'm going to fucking leave and do my own thing. And I have to say, it's been 3 years since I left the Army, and it's been fantastic. Has it been easy? Absolutely not. So anyways, I got out of the Army, and it wasn't easy. There's still a part of me that wants to go back in, but the part of me now is that I'm really glad that I've been out. And don't get me wrong, I don't regret my time serving the US Army, but I'm also much more happier now that I'm not dealing with the bureaucracy and the mindfucking BS games of the US Army.
I didn't actually leave the Army officially until March of 2010. So I had a couple of months where I was still earning that steady Army paycheck and can kind of start working on what was my plan, what was I going to do? And I probably should have had a better plan before getting out, but I think I was kind of just excited about like finally getting out because I'd been trying to do it for so long, and then now we were finally there, and yeah, I kind of just focused so much on the excitement and not really what a good solid plan was going to be. I was really just kind of hoping to land a good job. I was hoping that maybe my military experience would be great and amazing, and people would be like, man, this guy spent a lot of years in the Army, he's probably super cool and really great, and I don't know. You know, I thought that maybe, you know, that long military background and, you know, maybe combat experience could lead to something amazing, which eventually it did, but not initially.
Do I really think my time in the reserves for 6 years was worth it? And honestly, it's still yes. Like, I still think it was worth it, but I don't think it was totally, like, completely 100% worth it, if you guys know what I mean. Meaning that there are certain things that I realize now that I think I could have benefited if I didn't join.
Alright, so what's good, everybody on YouTube? Here's your boy Jay 3 times, man. We back at it with another video. Like I said, you've seen the last clips, you've seen the thumbnails, the YouTube military creators. Of course, this video is talking about why you need a game plan after the military, and of course, the reason being is because, like, really, you never really know what's gonna happen. You never really know how your experience or how your contract in the military will go. You know, you never know. So, I mean, if your plan is just military, then if you want to do 20 years, I mean, okay, go do 20 years. But I feel like you should definitely have, like, some kind of backup plan, because you never know. Something could go wrong. You can get medically discharged. You can get injured, something like that. Let's say you get administratively separated from some reason because you got in trouble. Maybe let's say, let's say you weren't in shape. You just couldn't, you could not pass the physical fitness test multiple times. Let's say you could have passed combat fitness test. Well, the Marine Corps I was speaking from, but let's say you couldn't even pass the fitness test in the military. You get kicked out. What you gonna do then? What's your plan? You kicked out. You know what I mean? And then you got even some people who completed a contract, who did their time honorably. You know, some of them became successful, as you see, what I've showed you, and some of them they're trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? And a lot of people do get it out. They don't know what to do. They're trying to figure it out. So I really feel like it really is best to create and make a plan while you are in. So that way when you get out, you ain't over here trying to figure it out. You ain't over here struggling too hard as compared to somebody who did not have a plan, who just got out and said, okay, what we do now? I don't want to read a list, but what we do now? You know what I mean? And you do have some people that don't know what else to do in their life. So they read a list, which I feel like there's nothing wrong with that, of course. But, you know, like, have a plan. Definitely have a plan. I feel like this right here is not a big problem for reservists. Specifically, the reason being, of course, because like our lives is just lived mostly in the civilian world. So it's like when we got the military, it's like, oh, let's just go back to our lives, you know what I mean, and keep doing what we're doing. You feel me? But like for active duty guys, like of course, like military is your entire life. I mean, that's your life. You go get told what to do, how to do it, when to wake up, when to go to work. You know what I mean? So it's like when you get out here in the civilian world, it's not here. Nobody's here doing that for you. Nobody's telling you when to wake up. Nobody's telling you what to do, how to do it. Nobody's telling you when to go to shower. Nobody's telling you, you know, to be at work this time. Nobody's telling you this stuff. You know, you're out here in the free world. This is you. This is your life. So now, if you don't got a plan, what you gonna do? And one thing you gotta understand too is like, you know, you really get taken care of in the military. You get taken care of. You get a barracks. You get a shout hall. You know what I mean? You get managed. You know what I'm saying? Your whole entire life is managed. You feel me? You come out here in the civilian world, you gotta manage yourself. I feel like that's one component that reservists, the one good component that reservists got on active duty guys. Cause it's like reservists, we're held to the same standard as active duty guys. So it's like we get the experience that kind of active duty guys get, of course, because we have the same. We're all holding over. For me, the military, of course, Marine Corps specifically, all Marines held to the same standard. It doesn't matter if you're active duty reservists. We're all held to the same standard. But one of the things, like I said, one thing we have over active duty guys is that we can manage ourselves. We can manage our lives. Because we gotta do out here in the civilian world. I mean, we don't got a barracks. We don't got a shower hall out here. We provide for ourselves. We handle our business out here. We handle our families. We handle our jobs out here. You know what I mean? We handle our bills, our life out here. Grinding, hustling, figuring out a plan. You know, we out doing this. And this is a six-year contract in reservists. So it's like, it's a long time we doing this. We get pretty used to it, you know? So that's one component that we have with active duty guys. When active duty guys get out, it's like, dang, I ain't being told what to do, how to do it. Shoot. You know what I mean? I don't got a job. I mean, you know what I mean? So, I feel like, you know, a lot of active duty guys do crap on reservists, but that's one component we have. And so like I said, having a game plan is so important, man. Even if you plan on doing 20 years, you plan on making a whole career out of it, having a game plan is, I'm telling you, have a plan. Always have a plan, even a backup plan. Not to say that your plan A is going to fail, but you never know. And you never know. Life's life. The most unexpected and tragic things happen. Does it not? You can't tell me it don't. So it's like, have a plan. Have a game plan. Life's rough. It's going to be rough. And whether you're in the military, whether you're out of the military. But if you have a plan, it'll make it a lot smoother and a lot easier. So, that's really it for this video. That's a little talk about, you know, just having a plan. Might got a little topic off of a few pieces here and there, but the generality of this video is just a game plan. Having a game plan. And, you know, making sure, you know, actually not even just having the game plan, put it in work to that game plan while you are in the military. I think that is the best thing to do. Because then now you step back like, okay, I don't even need the military now. Because if I get out, I get kicked out or anything, I'm going straight to what I'm doing right now. The thing I was doing while I was in the military. For me personally, for example, I'm ready to get out the Marine Corps. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't even tripping, bro. You wanna know why? I'm gonna show you exactly why. I got the plans right here. It's all right. Look, if you look at my, bro, this is all my plans right here, as you see. The plan right here. All of it. And I'm working on a lot of it right now. And I still got stuff right here in this file cabinet right here. More stuff planned. And I'm putting it into work now. I've been putting in work into this for years now. So it's like, you see what I'm saying? I've been in the military, but at the same time, I'm doing something outside the military to where I don't need to be in the military. And that's what you gotta do for you. See, if you just do military, and you get out, oh, dang, what do I do now? But let's say if you do military, work, hustle, work. Go back to military, hustle, work, get off of military work, hustle, work. Then you got the military, now you got some kind of backup plan. Now you got something to fall back on. You got, okay, no, I don't care. I've been working on this grind outside of work for years. Now I got the military, I can go straight into this, you know? So that's like, you want to put yourself in that position when you got a little bit of freedom. You don't have to stick to, you know, what you're doing. You don't have to re-enlist. You don't have to sign that contract again. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And then even when you get out, it's not like you're not lost, right? So I think, y'all, that is my best advice for y'all. Like, if you go in the military, if you're in the military, just have a plan and get to work outside of work. Forget the parties, forget the, you know, hanging out, friends. You know, I feel like that's what most people do. They drink on the weekends, after work, go out, have fun, club party, whatever. But, you know, how much time are you really putting into that hustle outside of work? You know, that's what's really important. That time you get off outside of work. You know. But anyways, y'all, like I said, that's it for this video. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Hope you found it helpful. Like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. Stay humble, stay motivated, stay positive, stay inspired. It is your boy Jay 3 times. I'm checking out. Peace.